Good evening, and thanks for tuning in to Abundant Life News. I'm Ami Burrow. So tonight we're going to be covering breaking news that happened out of Southwest Detroit, and it's flooding. They've had massive flooding due to a water main break. Now, this happened around 5 a.m. this morning, and it has been wreaking havoc in Southwest Detroit. Literally 100 to 200 homes have been impacted. People are walking around in 5 feet of water and 9 degrees. Can you imagine? So a lot of individuals have evacuated. They have left their homes because they're completely flooded. Really, really unheard of. And so we do want to talk to you more about the developments as it goes on throughout the night and throughout tomorrow, because we know there's going to be a lot more information that's going to be coming out. So I do want to give you some details as well. What we do know, again, it happened at 5 a.m. this morning, so a lot of residents woke up this morning and drenched in water. We also know that this pipe was built in the 1930s. It was a water main pipe, specifically from the Water Authority. And so they're continuing right now to see what the problem is, and they're continuing to work on it, and they will be working on it throughout the night. Thanks so much for tuning in to ALN, and we'll have more news coming up next. All right, everybody, welcome back. So I do want to talk to you about a crash that just took place, and it was in Toronto. So there was a flight coming out of Cleveland, and guess what? It was Delta Airlines. This flight was coming out of Cleveland, Ohio, and when it went to go land in Toronto, there was a crash that took place, and that plane ended up upside down. I do want to show you coverage here where you can see that passengers were running off of the plane, frantic for their lives. As you see here, you also can see individuals that are just standing around, they're making calls, and they're really just concerned about what just happened, right? So you've been hearing continuously that there's been a lot of issues going on with the planes right now, engine problems, et cetera, et cetera. Well, this was a crash, and that plane just slid right upside down. And so 8 people have been injured in this crash. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to keep you abreast of what's happening as we get more information.